And welcome in. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to the Nick Club Wrestling Happy Hour. I am one half of your host and your virtual bartender, Mr. Nick Teodoro. Joining me, as always, my tag team partner in life, my wife, Miss Nicole. Nicole, what are you having?
Oh, you guys know me. Some Tito's, some orange, some cranberry juice. Mr. Nick, tell the people what you're drinking and our three things for the show.
I'm drinking my J. Lore Seven Oaks Cabernet, as per usual, as you like to say. Actually, Paso Robles, because we learned that today.
I know.
More Dr. Seuss for you. But MJF is a three-time AEW World Champion. Cope and Cage claim the tag team titles. And Roman Reigns and Jacob Fatu prepare for Tribal Combat. We are reacting to the week in wrestling from WWE and AEW and previewing WWE Clash in Italy on Friday, May 29th, 2025. This is the Nick Club Wrestling Happy Hour.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
She's been telling me all night long. Gasoline and groceries, the list goes on and on. This 9 to 5 ain't working. Why the hell do I work so hard? I can't worry about my problems. I can't take them when I'm gone. 1, here comes the 2 to the 3 to the 4. Tell him bring another round when he's let it go. 2 stepping on the table, she don't need a dance floor. Oh my, good Lord. Someone pour me up a double shot of whiskey. They know me and Jack Daniels got a history. There's a party downtown near Fifth Street. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy.
And welcome back in. Happy Friday again, everybody. If you're new here, smash the old like and subscribe. You're regular. You know we love having you. Nikki, it's been a while. A lot to get to.
I know. It's good to be back at the bar because you were on assignment last week and Jackson can't make it down the stairs. But it feels great. It feels good to be here on a Friday night with your cute little face.
Absolutely. As regulars checking in, cats in the chat.
Ah, my love.
Right, best bartender in the world. Yes. What are you drinking? What are you thinking? And then, yes, it was a great weekend on assignment. SSPW, Super Strong Pro Wrestling. My debut as Tank 2 times. I announced. Did 2 shows back to back.
You're on comms. You're going to be the next Corey Graves.
Yes. And we're bringing it back. We're doubling down in Atlantic City on July 11th. So get ready for that. Maybe some big names
I'm
on that.
afraid for you to be alone in Atlantic City.
On commentary? No, maybe. But no, I have a partner in commentary. So my buddy Chris. Very, very fun time.
Yes.
For Smith. So looking forward to what's going on there. And there's actually going to be more on this channel as I'm going to start up. I can make the announcement now. Tanks Talk. It'll be, I don't know if a weekly or however we're going to do it, but leading up to July 11th. So we're going to have some of the folks of SSPW on. So that'll be a fun one. But that's all to come. But Nikki,
yes,
we got a lot to get to tonight.
To
2 big PLEs, 1 to preview, 1 pay-per-view that happened, 1 sort of PLE, Saturday night event we're not really going to go over, but a lot of news to get through. But before we get to all that, we got to get to my favorite segment, your favorite segment, everyone's favorite segment, Nikki's Non-Kayfabe News.
I hope it sounded good for you guys. It kind of glitched out on our end. But any whoosies, we were kind of talking about like what happened at Saturday night's main event. What's the big takeaway? What's the big haps? Logan Paul, or everyone's divisive friend Logan Paul, tore. Well, that's so gross. Tore his tricep, and apparently he tweeted he did get surgery. But he was awake for the whole thing, told the doc, I want to feel it all. Still your tag team champ, just an FYI. They're telling me 6 months recovery. I don't believe them. I'll be back in a couple of weeks with some prime shake. Gross. But rumors, well, indefinitely. They're saying 6 months. I can see him coming. Steven, sorry, babes.
It's the Crucible album.
Crustable.
Crustable? Oh.
You know how like the
gross.
has
I know.
I know. Steven, sorry, babe. I can see him coming back early. I don't know if he'll be 6 months again and come back.
I see like 4.
So come back when you're healthy. Poor Vision, the cursed. And we're going to talk about this forever. The cursed faction that Austin Theory, babe, go in a bubble. Cat, you need to protect your man. He's the only one that's, I guess, really the old G, because he was the latest addition. But all the old Gs. Oh, I guess Logan's not an OG, but everyone's injured. If you step into the
all the members of the Vision get hurt.
Yeah.
In one way or the other, except Austin Theory.
Yeah, Logan. Someone can have to check Paul Heyman, but yeah, Seth, Braun,
all the main event talent guys, all the main guys.
Bronson, now Logan. Yeah, that's probably the big takeaway from Saturday night's main event, and it's just like again, it's sort of like a routine thing that like. I don't know if he was supposed to catch Dawkins or Dawkins was just supposed to hit him, but the way he landed, you can tell he was like, "Oh fuck."
Cat, someone had theory about I'm on the way to the door.
Exactly.
You're fighting for more than.
Love it. You guys can be in the little bubble together. But yeah, so I guess keep it on. But we'll see. Again, also his brother is apparently injured. I think he's worse, but yeah, it'll be probably a quiet summer. Will he return? I'm assuming he'll be back. If he's back, he'll help someone at SummerSlam.
Yeah, if he's back in that time, but that's like 2 months from now.
Is that
June? Well, yeah, it's basically 2 months.
Yeah,
from now. I don't think he'll be back in summer. Maybe closer to Survivor Series. Somewhere around there, I could totally see that. But yeah, it's sad. Again, the most cursed faction. You said it in WWE,
and then...
maybe in WWE history, but they still managed to get some gold along the way.
They did, but now they're like freebirding it, and Braun Breaker does not look happy to be a tag team with Austin. So maybe I don't know what Reed's timetable is. I know he posted pictures of him looking swollen in the gym. But who's to say? But I guess
sad one.
Good, get well soon, Logan Paul. Ugh.
Hit the music. We're back. A lot of glitches in the matrix on our end.
Yeah, I hope. Cat, let us know if we're coming in clear for you because it feels very glitchy over here.
Yes, very.
And the bar's not happy that we ignored it last week.
Yeah, but Nikki, let's get to our AEW Double or Nothing.
Yes.
Takeaways.
Oh my God, such a good pay-per-view, and I know I've been down here complaining about the length, complaining about matches that didn't necessarily deserve to be on main. I think top to bottom to front, incredible.
Yeah, you mentioned it could have been pay-per-view of the year already.
I think it's very much pay-per-view of the year contender. I think there's 2 matches on there that can be match of the year contenders. The one maybe good thing about WWE, they give me enough time to take Jackson out and get a cocktail and use the bathroom. And I missed some entrances because Jackson's whining, I'm out of vodka. I'm like, wow. But other than my minor mama needs a pee break, and I don't want to take a pee break during your matches. But no, this was such a good pay-per-view.
I know. Like you said, a couple of matches. It could have been matches of the year. Great open. And we'll get to Takeshita Okada in a bit. Just a lot of fun matches. Even the Stadium Stampede with some of the the quirky pop-ups and people who were in it, like Leo Rush and some of that weird stuff. The spots, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it through and through. And to have 9 matches and keep.
I stayed up. I
came home and you were awake, and I was very proud.
Wide awake, and I was like, "This pay-per-view is crazy." And then you started talking to me during the Stadium Stampede match, and you're like, "You're not paying attention." I was like, "Well, I'm watching the pay-per-view."
Well, you know who was paying attention, Nikki? Me, because I was dare I say, a perfect 9-0.
I don't need to change a thing. I am perfect just the way I am.
Right here, Nikki. New champion.
I think there's an asterisk.
We are tied for the year, but I'll just be.
Oh, I still
Popping
think
this over.
there's. I said I knew Cage and Cope were going to win, but I really do not like this version of Adam Copeland. Christian forever. I want to see him on his own. But again, it was a fun match.
Well, Nikki, let's get into it because we have new tag team champions, Cage and Cope.
They can be heroes for just one day.
Yeah.
Again, I love Christian Cage forever. I don't like this version of Copeland, but I guess it is time to take the belts off FTR. They've had them for a while. I hope Cage and Cope drop them.
Hey, Jester.
Hey, Jester.
Hey, Josiah.
The friends. I just hope that CNC can put over some of the little babies.
Well, we already saw. I mean, we were like, "What?" I was about to say, "What's next?" And then the dogs come up and challenge and basically lay them to waste, which was kind of a nice.
About time they fucking look strong. Jesus, man.
But I mean, I said this from the beginning. It's I wanted to see. They wanted to give Cope and Cage this moment, and I want to see. There are some matches. Call them dream matches or whatever, highlight matches, main event matches, whether it's with the Bucks, like FDR was all right. But, if New Day, whatever they're going to call themselves, they come in, there is a lot of potential for them to elevate the tag division. I thought Jet Speed would stay together, but we'll talk about that. But my thoughts, I'm pretty happy with it. I still think they have a lot to offer for at least a couple of months and one more run in this division that AEW was prided on the tag division. So why not bring in one of the best tag teams to ever do it to try and reinvigorate the tag division somehow as you build up some other stars. So I'm excited. I thought it made sense. I guess, how do you reflect on FTR's tag title run?
It's hard because I think, I love FTR very, very much. I just think this got a little long in the tooth. And I thought maybe when they did bring in Stokely, that would bring some new life into it. But then I feel like that also got a little stale. As much as I love them, I think maybe they, let's take, maybe be off TV for a couple weeks. Make me miss ya.
Yeah.
I can't
people were speculating that, now they're going back to
that's all the other thing. It's an option year, and are they going to re-sign? And apparently WWE wants to flirt with them again. I was like, if we can get this version of FTR or early FTR and AEW and NXT revival, I don't want them shaping each other's backs and looking stupid because Vince McMahon didn't know what to do with two wrestlers that could actually wrestle.
So their title run actually was 183 days. So what is that? 83, 30. That's almost 5 months.
Well, that's what is this? Their third, fourth. It's not their first run, obviously.
No.
So I'm wondering, combined rating. It's
their third. It's their third.
Okay.
But I'm just looking at some of the defenses. Conglomeration. They beat Cope and Cage twice. The Rascals, Davis and Doyle. They beat.
They have defended the titles. They do have matches bang bang gang. I want them all hell at the same time doing things. But yeah, I think fine opener. We'll see if they actually put anybody over.
Yeah, no, it's going to be interesting to see what's next. Then we'll just go in chronological order because literally what happens next is what I think could be match of the year, Okada Takeshita, and we see Takeshita climbing up that hill, whatever you want to call it, and become the AEW International Champion. I thought, you said when we were talking about the matches, like Ospreay, Joe was great and could have been like a sneaky match of the night contender, but this to me had my interest the whole match, and just the back and forth, hard hitting affair of like what they're going to do. You expect that from them, and the build up. Maybe this could happen sooner at some point in time, but the right guy went over, and yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes.
Yeah, I think
Mikey's in the chat. Say hi.
Oh, hello, love. I think this is obviously time. I think we would have been waiting for a while to have this match, and I think it delivered. I think sometimes we do get worried about Okada a little bit, but I think both of them had their working boots on. It looked great. I love this spot when Okada had to catch on the outside, and Don was like, no, still trying to keep the family better, and Okada stopped, and then Takeshita,
a lot of deceit,
Takeshita, and he was like, no, and Takeshita didn't move anyway. So it definitely. Glad that he's now away from the Callis family, this face turn, if you want to call it.
Now give Takeshita the OC run and fight everyone.
Yeah, really, he should 1,000% be the defending champion. Make the belts mean something because there's so many. But if he's constantly defending, then it's going to mean something.
Well, Nikki, his first defense might come against one of his best friends because at the end of the match, we did see the return of one Kyle Fletcher.
Maybe you'll see all the wrongs you did to me. Start all over. Who am I kidding? Now let's not get overzealous here. You've always been a huge piece of shit, and if I could kill you, I would. But it's frowned upon in all 50 states. Having said that, burn in hell, Get dumped on, kid! So tell me how you're sleeping easy, how you're only thinking of yourself. Show me how you justify telling all your lies like second nature. Listen, mark my words, one day you will pay. Karma's gonna come collect her debt.
What a song,
I think
babe!
it's called Karma. But it sounded a lot like Say Anything.
I never heard
Karma's
that in
going to
my
come
life.
collect her debt, Nikki, on Kyle Fletcher. Everyone knows he's a huge P2S.
But I'm excited for this. I really miss
Stone Cold's in the chat. I know. We're going to talk about Jet Speed. We're going to talk about Jet Speed. Steve's favorite tag team already broke up. It's a classic Jet. It's a classic Jet move.
Seriously. But I'm glad Fletcher is back. I missed him dearly. Looks great. Again, he showed the vlog where he had this weird goatee. I'm such teen facial hair. I was like, are you the one person that does not look good with that facial hair? Because it was not cute. It was not.
You and facial hair.
Me and facial hair. So maybe he's the first person in the world that I'm like, maybe you shouldn't have facial hair. But I'm ready for the feud. But I also want Fletcher to sort of be higher up the card.
I mean, we thought that Fletcher was going to come back and this was going to be the end of the Don Callis family or the split of the Don Callis family because there's a fucking million members in the whole family.
We're in the Don Callis family.
Yeah. And now he just comes back and he joins right back up with the Don Callis family. Because also on Dynamite, Jake something or whatever, Jake Doyle now, whatever it's called, is back too. So
what a terrible! They didn't show
there's
his
a million
face.
members of the Don Callis family.
Didn't show his face on camera. They just got the side of him, and I was like, Excalibur was like, it's him, and I'm like, he didn't show his face on TV.
To me, this reeks of they just don't know what to do yet, and they want to play it safe, leaving Kyle Fletcher as a heel because I think he was getting over as a face, but they just didn't. I don't think creatively Tony knows what he wants to do and to get him over as a face. So he's like, all right, let me keep him as a heel for now and keep him in these feuds with Takeshita, and maybe you kind of have an Okada feud with him, like around all this stuff, and eventually he'll turn. But I don't think he's ready right now to write him as a babyface, if that makes sense.
I kind of like him better as a heel. He just got the pink belt, and he didn't get to be a heel with the pink belt. I want him to have that belt and have a run with it again. I think he wore
the pink suit. Good enough.
No, I want the pink. I love a custom title, and he finally got it, and then it was taken away. And he never lost it. I want it back. He's better as a heel. Oh, every day, kids. Every day.
He might be better as a heel. I'll give you that. I'll give you that he's better as a heel, all right. But I think that he was getting face momentum because everyone likes him. So you could do the pop. But I just don't think they're ready to write him as a babyface yet.
Neither am
I digress.
Clearly.
Nikki, before we get to the main event, any other takeaways?
You're not going to... Okay.
Well, yeah, no. Like, we bunch it as a mid-card.
Well, I would say, to me, I've been debating back and forth, but the more I've rewatched spots, to me, I think match of the night, Swerve Bandito. The counters, the things, the house call when he was standing on Bandito's shoulders, incredible. Then they do the 21 plex on the outside from the apron to the floor. Then what?
Absolutely not.
No, he can't. Lord help me, please send vodka. Then the 21 plex into the vertebraker, like everything. Just like again, we're talking about like
two great
wrestlers have the chemistry, sort of have the history of them flirting with the ROH championship. Like I loved this match. And I think it was one of those, like, sneaky Pete ones. Like, I feel like, Takeshita and Okada are going to have a good match. Everyone knows Samoa Joe and Swerve are going to have... Samoa Joe and Ospreay are going to have a good match. I feel like this was, like, snuck in there. And it was like, oh, well, hello there. I love this. And again, I think Swerve's amazing. I'm ready for him to get... I don't think he's going to win this, unfortunately. But I'm ready to see him back in the...
No, because he's a heel. The heel's not going to win this. And MJF's a champion. And it's got to be a face and a heel. And it's going to be a face that's going to win it. Take that, Cat, in the chat. We're going to cheer for a babyface. That's right. A babyface Will Ospreay. That's what I'm saying. After he got that victory against Samoa Joe.
Oh, God.
Has Swerve had a bad match in AEW? That's a good question.
I don't know. He's like the shiny.
I mean, I'm sure there was there's some points where like he was like wrestling guys from the Demand or someone like some undercard person. That
still is. I'm like probably the best example of a WWE fumble. Like he went to AEW and became a mega star. Like I feel like his look is incredible. His ring work is incredible. His mic skills are incredible. I don't think he needs Nana all the time, but him having Nana is all like. He's just the total package, and I cannot sing enough about Swerve. But I think going back, I think they have it for me.
Yeah. Chester saying match of the night was Ospreay and Joe.
Definitely good too. That's also a good one. Like
I know Nikki mentioned that she was like both those were really good, and I thought it did. I just thought the Okada Takeshita match kept my interest much more.
And I think you kind of how the match started with Ospreay kind of jumping Joe out of nowhere. That feels like maybe his flirtation with the Death Riders is sort of changing his character, and that's what he sort of needed. Like if you're going to be like they killed the old Ospreay and this is a new one, and it's like you can still have the same moves, and I'm not expecting him to change that, but obviously with his neck he probably should. But seeing a little more kind of ruthless side of him, I think this is what it needs. And I don't know why then on Dynamite, then it was Omega, oh, you should have came to me, man. And it's like,
why'd you come to me? We're friends.
Joe said the same thing. It's like, why is everyone upset that it's like you're not flirting with me? No one loves me best.
Acknowledge me.
So, but I think they have to be circled back to Ospreay Mox again, and then Ospreay will beat him. And I think
maybe they'll circle back.
I think that might be
maybe
the
another
redemption.
Ospreay Omega match. Because sign me up for that.
Yeah, but I'm thinking at the new pay-per-view Redemption, I think that would be the pay-per-view that you can have the rematch of Ospreay Mox and then have Ospreay, because I think it's Ospreay MJF it.
Yeah.
Wembley.
Yeah. But before we get to MJ, anything else in the undercard? Thekla retained. Stadium Stampede was fun. But...
It was fun. Again, Kyle O'Reilly, Mox. Again, all good stuff.
Yeah. Well, Nikki, let's get to it. Main event. We have a new world champion, just like The Rock. MJF, before the age of 30, is a 3-time world champion.
On the carpet, and then you ran into the bedroom. You were struck down. It was your doom. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay?
Are you okay, Darby?
Yeah, Darby, are you okay? Been hit by a smooth criminal. MJF. Nikki, our new AEW World Champion.
Yep. Here for it. Love it.
Yeah. Was it? Well, we're gonna get to it. So, what are your overall thoughts aside from loving it? What do you think of the match? I mean, Darby went absolute crazy. Like
I didn't expect anything less. Like the first shot that you showed when he was supposed to do the jump, the suicide dive through the ropes, and his feet got, I don't know if his feet legit got caught, if that was the spot, because Darby doesn't give a shit and just throws his body into stuff, but watching him fall is just no. I think on the spot off the top, he now has 2 dads. He has Sting and now he has Mick Foley as his dad. But again, I think this is what
Mick Foley could pass as a out of shape soccer.
He's do it for the weird ones. Well, let's see how that works out.
Kicked in the nuts. But he always got compared. Someone, I forget who it was. One of the podcasts compared Darby Allin to Mick Foley, and just a lot of was this title run a thank you? For a lot of ways, he busted his ass for how many years doing all these crazy spots, putting over all these people, and yeah, I mean, this match again, it's kind of what we expected of the Darby Allin title reign over the last month. Puts himself through tables, just absolutely destroys himself, and ultimately his neck just basically cracks.
He's also someone, well, I don't know what's going to happen now, what's going on with Kevin Knight, but it's he's also maybe someone that can take a week off.
Oh, he should be off TV for.
Well, can't say that he was. No, that's August. Never mind. He's supposed to be getting married this year, but I think that's a follow up.
Is he going to set himself on fire at the wedding too?
No, that was his brother. He set his brother on fire when his brother was proposing. Stop.
But yeah, how do you reflect on this this run?
I think it again. I like my champion on TV. I like he defended. I like that it was just everyone was going after him, wanted to have a match with him, and him wrestling 2 matches a week. That's nowadays that's a lot. Again, I think it's what it is.
Defending the title.
Defending the title until he just couldn't do it.
He's only 33. That's crazy.
Yeah.
39 days as champion. Let's take a look. Obviously beat MJF, Ciampa, which was good. I mean, they're all Ciampa, Brody King, Kevin Knight, Darby Allin. Sorry.
Darby Allin did defeat Darby
Allin. Defeats Bach. I'm just reading that. Takeshita. L&L show favorite Sammy Guevara.
Yes.
Friend of our show, Mike Bailey.
Yeah.
Speedball Mike Bailey. And then finally losing it. So was it 1, 2, 3, 6 title defenses.
I thought it was, well, I guess 7. Technically, isn't MJF 7? I thought it was 7, but I
Yeah, I guess 7. Yeah, I mean, it's still considered a defense even when you lose it.
Well, yeah, you're defending it. You're going.
Well, I guess you're not successfully defending it.
But you're still defending
loser.
it. Oh,
lost. Get that he is getting married soon.
Yeah.
Food. Mikey's getting me hungry. We're gonna see a lot of triple threat foods going.
I think he meant feuds.
I know, but I want foods.
There's sushi upstairs.
Yeah, it could be. It could be. Because at the end of the show, instead of MJF riding off into the sunset as the champion, and maybe Steve Ross, Stone Cold's gripe, what happened to Jet Speed? He became a fan. There's his new favorite team. He wanted a shirt. He messaged me. He goes, get me a Jet Speed shirt. Now they're probably half off. I could probably get you one now, Steve. As I call the Stone Cold budget.
Lord.
Priced wrong. But yeah, Kevin Knight turns on Darby Allin with his UFO frog, which is growing on me. It is a pretty cool move. It's a nice take on the move, but makes absolutely no sense to me.
I just don't. I think that should.
Because he kept coming out on I almost called it wrong, on Dynamite, and he's like, "You had an opportunity and you blew it." He's the champion. What are you talking about? Opportunity? Like, he was the opportunity to be the champion, and you had an opportunity to beat him, and you blew it. And then, So, like, I don't understand what he was getting at. Like, it wasn't like MJF was the champ. Like, the promo made no fucking sense.
No, I wish it happened. I don't know. I'm not mad that it happened. I think maybe they do need to do something different with Kevin Knight. But I didn't like the closing shot of the pay-per-view was on Kevin, not MJF being the third time champion.
And I don't think he's going to be a good heel. I think he's going to be a shit heel.
Well, people are also saying there was a backstage segment with Swerve, basically kind of like being like, come to the dark side, my friend. So maybe he joins out with Swerve at some point.
Mikey actually is kind of echoing that in the chat. He said, if there's been Kevin Knight's transformation, Swerve told Kevin Knight in order to make an AEW, you don't have to have killer instincts.
See? Mikey, you and me, babes. But yeah, so maybe you do put him with like Swerve kind of like a mentorship, because maybe he's so young. Like,
that'd be kind of
talk
fun.
about pushing your babies.
That,
but like, he couldn't.
But he's a champion already. That's what bothers me. It's like, you shouldn't need a mentor if you're already a champion. You've already proven yourself. So to me, that seems kind of dumb. You know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't seek out your advice if I'm already a champion. I don't need you to now, unless I'm starting to lose and like lose favor where I don't think I'll be a champion much longer. But Kevin Knight hasn't done that.
I don't, unless he's just a filler and he's going to lose the belt. Why can't I remember who he took the belt off?
Also, Mike is making a good point. Hurt Syndicate is still lurking for another member. That would be he would be a nice fit in there. I actually would really like that. Because what's his name? Is Bones? No. Bones?
No, that's Ops.
Oh,
Anthony Bones is with the Ops.
Okay. Yeah.
Which now Joe is off to film Twisted Metal 3.
Well, I guess he opted out.
Oh my god!
FDR's got options in their contract, and Samoa Joe is just opting out of this feud.
Boy,
thanks. I'm here Fridays at 6. But it'll be interesting, Nikki. We'll see.
We'll see.
But I don't know. What do you want to? Kevin Knight has never been a heel in his career. Interesting. Yeah, that's what I worry about. I don't think the guy can do it.
Oh my god, I can't. We can't do this every segment.
Well, let's hear from the guy that he knocked down, his former Jet Speed tag team partner, Speedball Mike Bailey, as we transition to our WWE portion here.
This is Speedball Mike Bailey, and you are watching the Nick Club Wrestling Happy Hour.
Here's the thing.
What thing?
The eyebrows thing, because he said he doesn't. No one remembers that it's a thing, and it's a thing, and I will find it. And I will send it.
There we go. Nikki was switching over colors here.
Oh, that looks better on my screen than it did on your screen. Chef's kiss.
Okay. Well, however you need to do it, Nikki. Whatever. I don't know. Whatever makes you happy.
What is
I know there's a bunch of people on here that are probably not.
I don't wonder where'd you get that graphic.
I don't know. I had to find
Did
graphics.
you make it up yourself?
Last minute. Yeah. No, I wish I did. If I made it up myself, I wouldn't have had people not in it clearly. I'm not that dumb.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I still like you.
What a jerk.
You
Well,
love me.
In case you don't know what matches are on the card, let's catch you up. Clash in Italy this Sunday morning on the East Coast.
Ugh.
Well, early afternoon.
It's 2:00. I have a hiccup.
Might as well be morning. But let's catch you up on some of the matches in Clash in Italy.
What do you think that 4 and 5s has awoken in Oba Femi?
But let's be frank here. You never wanted my friendship. You were afraid to be my better.
The fight with Gunther will be, if you accept, in Turin, Torino, at Clash in Italy.
And not only will I snatch your soul again, I'll also snatch that title.
Everybody, and especially you, will learn how to acknowledge me.
I was like, Steven's going to have a reaction to this.
I thought Steven would like it, the film buff. He's saying blasphemy,
That
sir.
was, if you don't know, that was the Godfather's.
A trap remix of the
trap
Godfather.
remix of the Godfather's music. The Godfather of the movie, not the WWE superstar legend, Papa Shango.
Yes. But Nikki, not all winners. Not everyone likes them. Steven doesn't like this one, but he might like the next one.
He might.
You
I
were right with
famously
this
don't
one.
like any of them.
Yeah. So, well, Nikki, let's see how good you're going to do this month.
Okay, so you are saying I'm
You are still champion. 18, you're having a good year.
Had a great year.
So far. I'm at 500.
What did I get wrong at Backlash?
I don't remember. It's so long ago. I'll have to look back.
It's fine. Champy champ.
But
I don't know.
you're doing well.
Well, I've made some questionable decisions, kids.
Yeah, yes. You had AEW you
I
did
went
for
against
sure.
again, it's like last year I was all like hard on my sleeve. This year I'm like, I'm trying to be more strategical. But there's
last
some
year you know you did.
He chose poorly.
Yeah, well.
But it's a new year and you're off to a good start, Nikki.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see.
All right, well, let's get us off to a good start here.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe not. I don't know. Debatable.
Ugh.
Ladies, we always start with the ladies.
We do.
Rhea Ripley, a rematch of WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill after she took the belt off of Jade. And we thought maybe her and her baddies would have been gone. Really, just the baddie group would have been disbanded. Or maybe one of them, not completely gone. But they're still around. And Jade is coming back for more.
Yeah.
So, Nikki, what are your thoughts on this match as I run it up the pole here?
We don't really need to rehash this, but I think Jade got the pin on her in the 6-woman tag at the Saturday's main event. So I think Rhea's going to get her quote-unquote win back and retain and keep the title, and I hope we never do have to do this again. I'm sorry, I don't... You know I don't like shitting on the women's matches, but I'm so over Jade Cargill. I don't...
Do you think the baddies get involved? They have to, right?
Probably. I'm sure everyone's going to get involved. I'm sure...
But then do you think Charlotte and... Bliss? I don't know if Charlotte... I guess they were...
Does Bliss come out and then Charlotte gets all butthurt about it on Raw the next night? Or I guess 2 nights later? Oh, is there a special start time to Raw?
Well, SmackDown. They'd be on SmackDown.
Oh, yeah, they are SmackDown. But also, there's an early start time?
Yeah, there's an early start time to Raw. Ooh, actually, we might have... Oh, man. we were doing our recap show at 6. It might be a little bit of everything.
We'll have to table that. But yeah, no, I think Rhea. I don't want to see Jade with the belt again. I think it was a fun little experiment, and let's.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how. I mean, usually Backlash is kind of like sometimes a rehash of WrestleMania. So they held this match off of Backlash and then moved it to Clash and because they have 3 basically PLEs in May.
Yeah, it's too much.
Which finally
too
happened
much
to be through here, but yeah, I can't see them taking the belt off Rhea, and the chat is in agreement, Nikki.
Yeah.
We're all, I think, in agreement here. We got Rhea Ripley retaining. Retaining.
Oh, no.
See what I did there?
No, I don't.
Little play on words.
Ugh.
Mikey saying Rhea.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. So I try to stay off Facebook and X and stuff because I try not to see spoilies, but an early Raw is so exciting. That's like my favorite. Oh, I'm going to be in Madison for a half day and then I'll come home.
You'll have to rush home. Fastest you've ever driven.
Me? What is that, 35?
30, yeah.
35 miles an hour?
It's like, that Jay-Z line, you were doing 55 to 50, you're doing 25 at a 55.
I'm not that bad.
You really drive slow. You're really...
All right, well, you know my car drama and trauma.
I know, but...
That's fine.
It
Let's just bring up all my trauma.
Yeah. Well...
Facial hair, car accidents, cars on fire. Let's talk about it, kid.
Well, Nikki, you know who's on fire right now? Gunther. Gunther's on fire as he's targeting after ending the career of John Cena, AJ Styles. He is moving on back up to the world title picture, the WWE title picture, and he's challenging Cody Rhodes. And Nikki, Cody Rhodes just wants to keep that dream going. Maybe a little dream on.
The fight with Gunther will be, if you accept, in Turin, Torino, at Clash in Italy. Just so you know, the favor that I owe Gunther was to set this up. I don't sweat you! You want the high ground? Come and get it on SmackDown! I'm easy to find! Hard to beat!
Maybe tomorrow the good Lord will take you away. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream until your dreams come true. Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on, dream until your dreams come true.
All right, Nikki.
Mm-hmm.
The American Nightmare against the Ring General. Before I throw it up in the chat, could we have a new champion? Well, because I got a good question for you before we get out here.
Hit it.
Because, Gunther's the Ring General, right? Cody's pretty good in his own right. Who's the better wrestler, Cody or Gunther? In ring.
In ring, Gunther. Hello.
You're going Gunther over Cody. Okay, I'm just saying. Cody's a very good wrestler. You could argue.
I'm not saying he's not. I would say pound for pound, true ring general, I would go Gunther.
Gunther does a lot of technical stuff as well. A lot of submission holds, more submission holds than Cody does. But Cody does a lot more aerial moves than Gunther does. So you could argue that he has that ability that Gunther doesn't.
This would be a real ugly debate.
It would be, but that's why I threw it up there. Why not? Come on, chat. What are you thinking? What are you drinking? What are you thinking on that one? Before you tell us.
But it's also, maybe it's like it's fucking Gunther. Like, I know it's Walter. Like,
Steve said Cody. I don't know if he's picking Cody or he's saying Cody's a better wrestler.
I would think if he's saying he thinks
He's saying Cody, bigger body work.
Oh, the girl, those are fighting words.
Ooh.
His little. He did have a life before WWE.
That's a 9 that they both suck.
I know you're not a fan, babes.
Pat, you know what Cody's gonna say to you.
No, don't do it. Cat, I love you. Cover your ears.
You know it's coming.
Go fuck yourself.
My heart wants Gunther to have it. My brain says Cody Rhodes is opening the show on ESPN's. I think they're having Cody go over. I'm hoping, again, also, Kat, cover your ears. I think we're going to see some Sammy. I think Sammy's going to get involved. Because I don't.
What was the other pre-show for WrestleMania match that wasn't. It was like an Intercontinental, but like I felt like it was the Brock match, and then what was the other match? It was the Brock ladder match, and then there was something else the other night. But I felt like it was like a mid-card match. Not a mid-card match, but like a high-tier match of great wrestlers.
Are you talking about the first hour? Are you
ESPN,
being a Steven right now?
Like the first hour, the ESPN hour. Like, because to me, that's what if you're putting this on first, like that's the feel of it is you're going to see two of the best wrestlers that we had in ring, and they're going to put on just a clinic of wrestling. Yeah. Whether it's old school that you know the nostalgia that feels that you're going to want, or it's a little bit of the high flying stuff. There's going to be adaptations, and that's why they're going to put their best foot forward, so to speak, with Cody Gunther on ESPN.
So I am going Cody, even though I would absolutely love. I miss a belt on Gunther. I just feel like he is such a champion. Oh no,
I know it could. So I mean, it could very well happen.
I think the internet will burn itself down if it was Cody versus Sammy for the belt, and Sammy took the belt off Cody. I think the internet would have a meltdown.
Yeah, probably. But the heat on Sammy would be nuts. But also, so just reeling it back to Clash in Italy.
Yes.
But I mean, here we are overseas. You can't tell me the reaction. Cody always gets a reaction no matter where he goes. But Gunther is going to get a big pop. Like, I wouldn't be shocked if Gunther pulls off the upset here and gets that.
I would love it.
Like a huge
absolutely
moment.
love it, but I don't.
In Europe?
I feel it in me waters that's not. Sometimes we can't have nice things. I think they're keeping the belt on Cody.
I agree with you. The chat majority thinks Cody, but there is a small minority that thinks Gunther is, in fact, going to pull it out. But I can't pick against Cody, who just retained at WrestleMania when we thought he wasn't going to. I think Gunther maybe pulls the belt off of him later in the summer for sure, though. Like SummerSlam.
I just he looks naked without a belt.
Cody?
No, Gunther. Oh. Again, he was like 80, rounding up 80% of the time, or whenever he was doing this promo. The time that he was in WWE, that he was a champion. Again, the NXT UK champion, the IC run that he had, like. I don't know. I just like him with a belt, but I don't think it's happening in Italy.
I don't know. I don't think so either. It's just it would be a crazy swerve moment. Like again, it's not a smaller pay-per-view, but it is a smaller pay-per-view.
It's a B level. It's a B. B team. Oh no, I can't do that anymore.
Because no one there.
No. Because he got a DUI, and apparently I heard
not so perfect.
And then I heard the report of like what he like did and how it happened. I was just like, oh, it's not a good look. I hope he gets the help he needs. And call an Uber or Uber Eats will deliver. He was at a McDonald's drive-thru. Like you can get McDonald's delivered to you.
Oh man, you get pulled over at McDonald's.
No, he backed into a person. Like he was fighting with the staff, and I guess tried to get out of line and hit the woman behind him. And then he started yelling at her, and then the cops came in, and he was like yelling at the cops, refusing things, and it wasn't pretty.
Well,
so I hope clearly he's having some issues. I'm wishing nothing but the best. Hope he stays healthy and happy.
Well, Nikki, from one man who can't park into a spot to someone who's troubling to get to spots, Sol Ruca.
Oh my God! You pulled that out of your asshole. I love it. You're so good, babe.
Yeah. Let's get to it. Sol Ruca, who willed this title match into existence at Backlash, or no, Saturday's main event, because it was supposed to be, but wasn't supposed to be, and then it wasn't, and then she gets a victory via disqualification on I know, very awkward. I was going to put it in the highlight package, but I was like, I couldn't. It was awkward. It didn't look good. On Jessica Carr, the referee. So we're seeing a rematch of Saturday night's main event, which, first off, why the hell even have the match Saturday night's main event to just book it a week later at this pay-per-view? But I digress. Nikki, I'll defer to you.
I feel like they're just trying to get Jessica Carr over, and I know she's a wrestler. I know she does stuff on Evolve. I have no desire to see Becky versus Jessica Carr remotely, and I know she's going to be the referee, and it's just going to be so annoying. I know people are worried that Soul seems a little botch. Again, she's again, you know me.
This is for the belt, so
I know me. I say push the babies. I'm also worried. I'm hoping she gets time on these house show loops that they're doing right now in Italy, or in Europe. Again, she gets 3 minutes to do her job once a week. You're not going to be good. And being at the Performance Center doing NXT is so different than being on main roster. I'm sure there's nerves. I'm sure she's, again, I know people don't like her, love Becky, but, it's fucking Becky Lynch. And you're having a match against Becky Lynch. And I'm sure all the things are there. So I'm hoping she gets more reps in, kind of settles down a little bit, and I think she'll be fine. I think people are panicking on Soul right now. But she is one of the new kids. I will push your babies, but I don't think this baby got it tonight.
I worry that, I put up there, is she ready for the spotlight? And I do worry that her finisher, I've said this all the time, her finisher is very spot heavy. It's tough to do. It's not an easy move. It's not a move you can really hit out of nowhere. You just really can't. The only times it'll be hit out of nowhere is maybe in an Extreme Rules match where you're in the backstage area and she parkours off the wall and does something crazy like that. It's a very difficult move for her to hit, and it looks really shitty when you hit it wrong because you don't want to break your neck. It's a scary move to do. You don't want to break her neck. She's doing a flip. You don't want her to break her neck. There's so many things and issues with timing on that move. I think she needs a new finisher that's just a little bit more of a maybe you could give her an aerial what Stephanie Vicaire does the
corkscrew.
Yeah, the corkscrew, something like that. I'm sure she's a gymnast. She's phenomenal in the ring. She does a lot of different bouncy.
There's enough moves, things that we can
springboard. She can, you could give her something else, a 450 splash, you give her
or that, the shooting star press, or something that's again. I feel like there's too many people doing moonsaults that I don't want her to do a moonsault per se, but something more flippy do. Yeah,
to me, this is a big moment, an opportunity for her. I think she got the DQ win. I think this would be a really sneaky opportunity to flip the title and give her a lot of momentum into the summer. And maybe you book this as a rematch at SummerSlam and you carry this out to SummerSlam somehow. To me, I'm going Sol Ruca on this. I have a feeling that even with some of the issues that they've seen, they're going to put the belt on. They put it on Maxine. I mean, it's not really, and she's 10 times better than Maxine. So, let's be honest.
Besmirch Maxine.
Who's going to be with?
I was wearing
the new love interest of Austin Theory.
I know. I want to know. I also was wearing, the Alpha Babe shirt on at Lipsticks and Lariats yesterday. We also on Lipsticks and Lariats said this should be a drinking game. How many times I say you got to push your babies, but this is the time, and I'm like, my Becky's keeping it. Well, I'm going Bex here.
The chat's agreeing with you, but I am not.
Welcome to the big time.
I want more sunny days. It's summertime.
No, don't
steal my
that.
Sunshine.
Sunny days has a different connotation.
I know. Cell Block D is getting all sunny days lately.
Oh my god.
You know how that goes.
Nope, don't do it. Don't say it.
But I digress.
Didn't they change his name? He was Anthony Luke on LFG, and now he's on
they
on
did
NXT.
change his name.
They changed his name. Isn't it something stupid?
Hendrix or Hendrix?
I feel like it doesn't. I thought Anthony Luke sounded I feel like the new name sounded off.
I think the guy is just terrible. but in general.
Cam,
But
no,
Cam
that's-
Hendricks, yeah, terrible.
Cam Jam. Thank you, ma'am. I
Bam
don't know.
Bam. Jimi Hendrix, related to Jimi Hendrix.
I don't. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, you know who's not related to Cam Hendricks or Jimi Hendrix, Nikki? Oba Femi.
Or Brock Lesnar.
Or Brock Lesnar, for that matter. You never know.
Ugh.
But let's catch up as how we got here, because even though it seemed at WrestleMania Oba Femi retired Brock Lesnar, he was always watching from a distance.
Can't you see you belong to me? How my poor aches with every step you take, every move you make, and every vow you break.
Do you think that 4F5 has awoken in Oba Femi? I retire from wrestling for the second time. I am gonna rule over Oba Femi.
Every move you make, every bond you break.
Nikki, he's watching you. Sting on Sting on Sting! Sting on wrestling! That's why you had to run it back. You had to throw Sting in wrestling. And it's not the Sting that you know.
Oh, okay.
Come on.
Calm down.
You're not as excited about Sting.
No, I'm also not excited.
I'm going to call the police.
Nah. I'm also really not excited about this match. I feel like they had the moment at Mania. Why are we doing this? Then why is he saying, like, I'm retired, but we're having this match? But I can't remember the last time there was, like, a sit-down Brock kind of promo package that Brock is just talking to the camera. I thought that was something different for him.
He does well with that. Like, that's what I think how he should be presented.
Yeah, but they don't really do that with him. Again, it's just Heyman. I loved Oba's line. It was like, oh, now I'm going to kill him. Now I'm going to destroy him. Now I'm forgetting what.
Yeah, I just wanted to beat him, but now I want to kill him.
Yeah, I thought that was good. I like that from him. I think he's sort of. I know he kind of dips out of the accent a little bit, but I feel like I like that he's kind of doing the promos on his.
Honestly, he's getting himself over. Like, I was worried that he'd just be overhyped big dude that can't cut it like with a promo, and he's done a great job. I mean, I'd argue to some extent. This is going to be an unpopular. He might be on par, if not better than Braun Breaker was when he originally came up, in terms of cutting promos. Like the initial run that Braun Breaker had on main roster, like the first like.
But they don't think they
really.
If
you compare them in the first 3-4 months, I'd say Oba. I mean, it's short and sweet, but I'd put Oba ahead of.
Was Breaker allowed to talk?
A little bit, but it was more just like, I'm going to kick your ass.
I don't know.
It was kind of like the Jacob Fatu all gas no break because.
Yeah, but I mean, again, head versus hurt here. WWE never gave me a reason why Brock is allowed to be back on my TV. Until you tell me a reason why he's allowed to be back on my TV, I'm not going to pick him. Oh God, cat him the dad jokes. But I think he's going to win. But I will not vote for him. I'm going Oba.
So Chester's going with the mayor of Suplex City. Now, I want to throw that out there. So, a couple things. So, a couple questions before we wrap up predictions on this. Mm-hmm. How many suplexes? I put the over-under at 5. Do you think more? 5 Germans? No, let me give it 6. 6. That's 2 full cycles. 6 German suplexes? Do I have any takers? Over, under?
I'm going over. It's because though I'm not picking him because I cannot, but I think he's going to win. He has to, like, I think he has, and that's what the thing is. I think he has to squash him here.
I can't spell suplex. Suplex has an X.
There is an S.
C.
So famously, John Cena, took 16 of them at that SummerSlam match?
Was it 16? I didn't count.
I think it was 16. Again, I know someone will correct me. I don't want them to break maybe 16, but I think we're hovering, I would say, 10 to 13.
Cat's saying over 9.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot.
Maybe I should put the over at 9.
I think it's going to be a lot.
All right. Well, let me give you another one. Let's leave the number at 6 for both.
No,
and we'll say 6 finishers. Over under, each man hits at least 3, or maybe Brock hits 4, whatever. 4 and 2.
It's more complicated.
Over under 6 finishers. Do you think
over? I'm going over.
So you're saying there's going to be 7 fall of graces and F5s combined. Brock hit 4. He hit 4 already to put him down.
Because then how many did he? Wasn't the promo? Do you think he was like, what? Do you think 5 F5s or 5 whatever? So already hit 5 of them. It's gonna. Again, I'm like.
Chester's saying 14. I think suplexes.
Yeah, it was weird. Ooh. It's still. I said less than John Cena, but a lot. So Chester, that makes sense.
Mike's saying we're more likely getting the rubber match at SummerSlam. You don't want to pick Brock, but we want money. Yeah.
No, that's why. And my head is saying he's going to win because we have to get to SummerSlam. And I think he absolutely has to destroy Oba, which hurts my heart. But also, I will never put Brock Lesnar's face next to my face. So I am going Oba, and I would love to magically be right. I don't think so.
Yeah, Nikki, I disagree. I'm going Brock.
That's fine, but I'm not putting Brock's face next to my face.
75% of the chat is agreeing against Brock.
Yeah.
You do have, I think, Kat may have been the vote with you.
Girls gotta stick together. But, it's gonna be, it was just such a perfect little bow at WrestleMania. And then they just pulled the ribbon.
Yeah, well, it would have been a nice way to end it, but yeah, they want to keep milking it out, and we'll see where it ends up. But we're thinking most of us are in agreement it's going towards a third match.
Well, yeah, and SummerSlam's in Minnesota, where Brock is from.
So yeah, we'll see. Well, another second match, another rematch, Nikki. The main event. Jacob Fatu challenging once again for the World Heavyweight title. Roman Reigns, his cousin, in the bloodline. Tribal combat, Nikki.
We gotta rub our foreheads together first.
Well, I don't know. Well, we gotta see, because Nikki, I don't know if with the ability, but we gotta be hungry like the wolf.
Roman, tribal, come back! If you can't beat me, you will serve, and you will learn from me. And in time, Jacob, you will love your tribal chief. Everybody, and especially you, will learn how to acknowledge me.
Nikki, Roman Jacob 2 does the Samoan werewolf lead the tribe? Get this up in the chat here and poll. Throw your predictions in, because I got a lot of ideas.
Got a lot. Now, kept saying, why are, okay, I'm all in for doing house shows. But if your main event in 2 weeks or 2 days, why is he having a match?
Yeah,
Because I wanted Jacob to win. I don't like Roman Reigns. I think Jacob is so fucking hot right now. Put the belt on him. Put the belt on him.
Nah.
Even if he's been...
It's tribal combat, too. This is the end of everything. And I can't see Jacob falling in line to the
What I'm
bloodline
hoping...
being just because it reminds me of, a little bit of Daniel Bryan was in the Wyatt family. Was John Cena in, the Nexus? Cena was in the Nexus where, they're reluctantly in the group and just
Randy with Bray Wyatt. Poor Bray. More people probably turn on him just like Sting.
To me, that's a wasted storyline. I don't think there's that much money in the storyline versus right now and make it the summer of Fatu and let him
go.
Yeah, let him cook and lead the tribe. And to me, that's a great booking decision. Now, the other question, I think what makes sense, and I'm going to throw this out there, do we see, I've said this for a couple times, for Backlash, does the Bloodline get involved? Because all these Bloodline rules matches, I just got the video game, Bloodline rules, everyone's allowed to help you. So people come in all the time, and literally, the Usos just kicked the crap out of Jacob last week, kind of at Roman's beck and call. So I don't know how that's going to play into all this, but every Bloodline match, granted he's been a heel, Roman's been a heel, and it has had some sort of weird, kooky interference. So I'm going to throw this out there. Do we see any new Bloodline members emerge on Jacob's side? You talk about some of the guys in the Indies, Zilla Fatu, there's Journey Fatu. Lance in the way. I don't know if there's other people like Tama Tonga already in Lance.
You said Anawahi weird.
Oh, well, I say things weird.
Things easy.
But
I would love Tama to leave and go with Jacob.
Tama's already, Tama's, but there's also Tala Tonga, which I don't know if he's going to be with Solo or whatever. But I love the idea of Tama being one of the right hand man to Jacob. He knows he's been wronged by Solo, and he sees how dominant Jacob is. I wanted a new bloodline for a while. Now the storyline seems to be, if Jacob wins, he leads the bloodline, which includes the Usos and everybody else theoretically. But Solo doesn't really acknowledge that bloodline, right?
But because this is basically like a no holds barred, anything sort of. It's not like a regular match, right? You get some extra stuff.
No, it's like no holds barred. Yeah, it's no DQ. That's
what I'm saying. It's just if he's maybe a little banged up or something's going on. Also Bryan Danielson said that the strap, when he was injured, they had that strap match. He's like, it was easier to do that match and maybe something with a stipulation than having a legit. Obviously, Bryan has very different styles to both of them, but you can maybe protect yourself, hide yourself a little bit more, and he can just beat Roman with a chair for 100 hours.
Yeah.
So maybe if he is a little banged up, maybe protect him.
It's funny to say you're protecting him by letting him hit someone with a chair.
Yeah. Again, you're not hitting me with a chair. I'm going to hit you with a chair.
Kat's got a good theory. I love this fantasy booking. You really want to shock people. Rock shows up and helps Fatu win. And then, this is the match we always talk about, Rock.
Because isn't that the rumor that they want that for Saudi next year? So is this how you kind of plant the seeds to get you to next October? You cost me the belt. You made me acknowledge.
Does that hurt Jacob, though? Because, getting the help, doing all the...
if the follow-up is strong, it wouldn't matter to me. I don't know. If he goes on this
dominant I just want Jacob to be just a pawn in all of it. I know The Rock's the megastar, so it's not you could always be anyone could be a pawn of The Rock. Cena was a pawn of The Rock, so
right. So if The Rock manipulated John Cena, could he maybe manipulate Jacob a little bit? Be hey, you want what Roman has? I got Roman that. I can get you that.
Yeah. Yeah, I could put you in that position.
Yeah.
You want me to level up? I'll level you up.
Yeah, you want to level up? I'll level you up. You got, 6 kids? Uncle Rocky will take care of them. I got you, Oos.
Yeah. Could be. You don't like the story? Change the story, right, Rock?
From the bottom of my heart, man to man, fuck your story.
Again, I hope he's okay to go. I hope they don't have to change the match. But I as much as I also can't pick Brock, I also don't want to pick Roman Reigns, so I am going Jacob.
To me, I'm going Jacob as well. I think we're gonna have I just think Tribal Combat. You've beaten him. You pushed him into a corner, and now you can't have him lose Tribal Combat and then just be Roman's bitch.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that. I don't think there's any money in that. It's going to be a waste of whether you do it for a couple weeks or a summer, it's just not great for me. The chat disagrees with both of us. 67%. The majority of the chat
they're all
is saying
going
Roman. Yeah.
I think Roman has the betting odds right now, but I'm like, I don't
Chester's got a good question. Do we see blood in this match? I don't think so.
Unless it's just
Roman doesn't bleed a lot.
No, I think it's maybe if anything, you'd be like you bit your lip or you bit your tongue and there's like a mouth bleed. I don't think he's gonna get he's not gonna cut himself.
Right? Roman.
I think it would be hard way if it does happen.
Yeah, it's 100% accidental. Stevenson Mariner.
Yes.
Oh, maybe. I guess Chester's being sarcastic.
Oh, or we're missing the joke. I know. I would love
Maybe.
to. I want to go into Reese's stuff, but it's just we're again, Kat.
Fair enough. He's kidding.
Yesterday, we went late because we're just so stuck in the sauce, the marinara sauce. Again today, it's just I just want to sit and watch wrestling and do podcasts, but we gotta pay the bills. So I got stuck doing shit yesterday. I got stuck doing shit today, and it's just
meh.
Don't grow
Life
up.
comes
Don't
in the
be
way
an
of
adult.
life.
Just
Yeah.
be an adult. Remember when you wanted to
sucks.
be an adult and I'm gonna live on my own. I'm gonna eat M&Ms for dinner, and I'm just ugh. Then I have to eat broccoli and go to bed on time.
Well, that's not bad.
No, I made broccoli last night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying.
It was good. Before we open up the phone lines, let you all chime in. Let us know what you're drinking, what you're thinking here about AEW Double or Nothing, Clash in Italy predictions, all that fun stuff.
Saturday night's main event, if it took us your
yeah.
fancy. Again, I think Ethan Penta was really good, but I just...
But Nikki, let's hear from... These are the final predictions, I should say.
All right, so...
We disagree. I'm going Lesnar and Sol Ruka. You're taking Oba Femi and Becky Lynch.
Yeah, I cannot...
We're in agreement on a new World Heavyweight Champion in Jacob Fatu.
I would love it.
Rhea Ripley retaining. And Cody Rhodes
Rhodes.
retaining as
I think the
well.
only one this is probably going to be the one we get wrong. The one I feel really confident on is Rhea. All the other ones I feel can go either way, but Rhea's retaining. They're not putting that back on Jade.
Yeah, no, that one I'm pretty...
But who knows? Again, we didn't watch SmackDown, so I'm sure y'all that did, they were like, nah, Nick, watch.
Yeah, I know. And they're just gonna.
They're gonna keep.
There's probably some sort of title change because
they're gonna keep the belts on
pay-per-views. They've been traditionally putting a title match on, and I think there might be an open challenge tonight.
Well, then did Tippy lose? Will Tippy lose the belt? Then they're not taking the belt off Trick unless.
No spoilers in the chat, by the way, as we're taping this 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern before SmackDown, so don't put spoilers in chat.
Why am I? Who is the SmackDown man now? Oh, it is Truth and Priest. For a second, I was like, "Who's the men?" So I'm like, "Is that a belt that?" Because they're fighting Fraxium tonight. And
what's his name? Axiom is taking on the Miz. I looked at it.
Oh shit, that's right. Because he's from Italy. And if you bought the thing, you get to make pie. And some lucky person just made pots with him this morning. So
for $8,000.
He made pasta with Axiom.
There's some play on words that I'm sure Steven's gonna figure out and make it very punny. But Nikki, it is that time. It is that call-in time. open up the phone lines. Let us know what you're drinking, what you're thinking.
Mm-hmm.
For WWE or AEW. Anything
All
this
of it.
week? Predictions? What happened? Title changes?
There's
A
one
lot.
thing we didn't talk about, but I'll save that. I'm hoping Mikey's gonna call in. I'll
We'll
talk about
save
this
it.
one.
We'll
I'll
throw
save
out
it
the
for
phone
Mikey.
lines, and then as we collect everyone together, we'll do it that way. But Nikki, before you do all that, you know what I need you to do, my little blondie. Hit the snare.
Bing bong.
You get your bing bongs in.
Yeah, my bing bongs. Bing bong, bing bong.
Well, you know who else is getting their bing bongs in? Bringing that sex appeal to the show. A little bit of Magic Mikey.
Boys, remember, take care of yourself, love one another, be iconic, and more importantly than anything, you always deserve to finish your story.
My segues have been on point tonight. My transitions have been right on the money, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Maybe towards the direction of bankruptcy if we want to go there, but I swear the Freudian slips are just getting crazier and crazier every week I'm on this show, I swear.
Here comes the money. Here we go. Money talk.
Oh my god.
What's going on, Mikey? What are you drinking? What are you thinking, buddy?
I had a train of thought and then I heard that introduction and now I'm confuzzled and all over the place. No. So I am currently drinking water. I'm be like, shh.
I have too many drops to distract you, Mikey.
I'm a nice man.
Thank you. That has been my time. I'm just kidding. No. No. So it's where do I want to start? It was a really busy weekend of wrestling. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. It was a busy weekend of wrestling with Saturday night's main event and Double or Nothing happening this past weekend. So lots of things are happening. Lots of news dropping across the world with certain brands and everything. I have a lot to get through. But as far as Double or Nothing, again, the opinions of the BC WrestlePod Jefe and the AEW boys does not withstand over here. I thoroughly enjoyed a Double or Nothing. Honestly, every single match was really fun, really great. And there's usually like one or two matches where I'm just like kind of scrolling on my phone or like going to get some water or making some food or something like that. I was sat for the entire thing.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel that we did kind of started rushing towards the end because I was like, we got to get it in 4 hours, y'all. Let's do this. Like,
Mm-hmm.
But is it? I mean, honestly, my and not to speak for Nikki, but like one of our biggest breaks is they always have like 15 matches in like 7 hours, and to do it in 4 hours cleanly and keep you interested throughout the show. It was well booked, well paced. Like I really was impressed with how it was done.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether Tony Khan I don't know what. Okay, let me say this. I don't know, Mr. Anthony Khan over there, Tony. I don't know if he finally figured it out or somebody has been been in his ear about it. But I think one of the reasons that I really enjoyed Double or Nothing, not just because I thought it was paced well, but I am of the weird camp that I think the order of match cards definitely helps either improve or hinder the experience of people watching it in there or at home, because you want the card to be built to where it ends in a grand crescendo or at least kind of like rising action and falling action, then like up and down, up and down, up and down the whole entire night. And that's why I feel that Double or Nothing really succeeded at that, and that's why I gave it an A- for our report card when we dropped it on Monday.
Yeah, I agree. Like, honestly, the way that we talk about this all the time, like, and I know you go to a good amount of concerts too. It's like a concert. Triple H always talks about that. It's like you need to have ballads. You can't just do single after single, like fast song, and like you get diluted, like you get desensitized to it. And you need to have some sort of pacing to it, like come up, but like not come, like to your point, like the roller coaster, right? Like come down, but you have to have something that's just like a palate cleanser in the middle, so to speak, to just keep you rolling through. Like, and that was what I feel like AEW struggled to do for a lot of time, but Double or Nothing didn't do that at all. And if they can have that consistency, the pay-per-views would be off the chart.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're in definitely for at least a very fun summer road for AEW. I mean, now that we know that Redemption is officially a pay-per-view, because we have Forbidden Door coming up in a couple of weeks, which might be the last Forbidden Door, depending on how certain things go in Japan, which I will give that info in a little bit to recap for folks who are unaware. And then we have Redemption, and then we end with All In. But before we get to All In too, because apparently, thank you Spanish commentary team at Double or Nothing too, apparently the Spanish commentary team definitely let it, whether it was intentional or if it was a slip of the tongue, but before Wembley, we are getting Grand Slam Mexico sometime in August, which makes me excited. I was like, yes, for the second year in a row, the AEW and CMLL teams will be having a crossover show, so I'm excited for that. I loved Grand Slam Mexico last year. Hangman definitely became one of my new standout favorites, cutting a whole promo in Spanish.
Carlos Cabrera that spelled it?
Yep, I'm pretty sure it was Carlos Cabrera. I was like, there you go, Carlos. I appreciate you more than anything.
My best friend used to date Carlos Cabrera's son.
Heck yeah.
Who's also named Carlos.
It makes a lot of sense.
He used to live, he had an apartment in Brooklyn on Bedford Avenue, and we were there, and like he came and like dropped off something, and it was just like, hey, and I was like, it's Carlos Cabrera. And I was like, I knew he was like, because my friend was like, oh well, Nikki loves wrestling, and he's like, oh yeah, my dad's Carlos Cabrera, and I was like, what? Like, and he's like, and we never saw him. I'm like,
right.
I did.
But no, I think AEW, if they capitalize on a lot of the things that got set up and, finished at Double or Nothing, I think we're in for a really, really fun time. I'm looking forward to it because, well, I'll say this. Dynamite was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to Collision to see because, again, they just are starting to roll out the matches for Saturday. Like, Takeshita is already defending this title, I think, against Daniel Garcia. Do I think Danny's going to win? No. Do I think it's going to be a good match? Yes. Also, but more importantly, we're finally, I think Tony Khan also learned his lesson from last year and not announcing the women's brackets and then us waiting a month and a half to have these matches. Thank God we're finally getting to more women Owen Hart. So this Saturday, we are getting one of our other quarterfinal matches, not semifinal matches. We're getting, Stardom's Hazuki is debuting. Persephone is on commentary, and I'm like, this is gonna be fun. I hope Hazuki makes it.
Is that who would be the mystery opponent for?
No, we still don't. They haven't revealed it. My hope is Queen Aminata as the wild card. Or I can also see them throwing Jamie into the mix, but I really do think that they are going to put the Brawling Birds and Divine Dominion in a feud leading into Wembley as we get through the summer. I truly think that's where we're heading.
Then who do you think's winning the Owen then? Because I thought they would have like Windsor Ospreay, kind of like a Brit Adam Cole thing, like the couples win the Owen, have your moment at Wembley. I don't think she'd beat Thekla, but like
I think, and this is what I think. Depending on where we go from here, because, as the, one of 6 people who covers ROH in some capacity, I believe it will just be a little bit before Wembley where Athena will have surpassed and become the longest reigning champion of any company in the history of the sport of wrestling. So I think that now my original pick was Willow. I think this was going to be the year that Willow wins again and makes it a 2-time for Owen Hart, because I think that I still think Willow is up next to be AEW Women's Champion, but because she's injured and she's out for who knows how long, and unless, I really hope it's not, but unless that wild card is Mercedes Moné, I actually have Athena winning the whole thing. And I think this is how your Tony Khan is going to pull Athena up to AEW television long term. Because like 2 or 3 weeks before Wembley, she will have surpassed the longest reigning champion of any wrestler in any decade in any sport, at least according to the stats. So I think with Willow out, I think Athena wins this whole thing.
That's a great point. I mean,
I wouldn't be mad at it.
You mentioned Athena, and it's an interesting point because, like, how long has she been in AEW? And, like, she's a name that, like, how many names come from WWE, XWE that TK just pushes immediately or gives a title to and everything else? She's one of the rare names and she has great talent. Like, that's what's so surprising about it, that, like, I feel like, yeah, she's the Ring of Honor Women's Champion, and she's going to have more than likely this record. But, like, he didn't keep her on the main roster. Like, he just kind of flirted with her, didn't really do anything with her. And she's the type of person that I think is a main event type talent. And the fact that he just never really, like we always joke about, like, the Tony Khan's toys, but, like, he never, like, ever did really much with her on the main roster. It's interesting. Like, it's just bizarre to me.
I also wonder if that has to do with possibly Athena's behind the scenes too, because yes, as much as I would have loved to seen her on AEW television full time, I do think that her being in ROH is great, at least this last couple of months, because she's really started, like, looking at this last pay-per-view, she really made a lot of statements and a lot of eyes on, hey, look at all the women that we have in ROH right now. And like, honestly, even though Athena won the survival of the fittest match to retain her championship, she really made it an effort to make sure that all the other women they got their shine. Like, I have been following these women. It was really cool. Again, you have Billy, who I think is still up next, and I think I really hope that she's the one that takes it off Athena this time around. Third time's the charm, as the kids say. It was really cool to see some of the newer folks, like Zeta Steel. I feel like so underrated, and I think she's really, really good.
Billy Starks, Mikey interviewed. I think when I met Mikey, you interviewed Billy Starks.
Yeah, she was one of the interviews we did at the wrestling convention. She was really sweet, really nice, and she really told her handler, be like, no, I'm doing this and you can't tell me no. I'm like, yeah, we love that. She was really nice though. And so were a couple of the other folks that we got a chance to talk to in general. But Billy is great. Zeta Steel looked really good. I really appreciated that they finally gave, and people are now starting to talk more about Trish Adora, because I think Trish is also great. And then for those who weren't familiar too, they got to see Mrs. Konosuke Takeshita be flying all over the place in that match too, because his waifu was in that match, and she's great too, and it seems that she's sticking around for a little bit too. All to say, I hope this is the way that Tony brings Athena full time into AEW, is through this tournament. And if I'm trying to figure out who's going to win, again, I have to wait to see who the wild card is, but my money is on Athena. Unless it's the Mercedes, and then it's probably going to be Mercedes.
Good point.
I hope it's not Mercedes.
Also, I'm hashtag Mina Shirakawa for TBS champion, because I feel that Double or Nothing match really be like, Tony, put the title on Mina, because she had the majority of the offense in all that match, man. I was like, Mina Shirakawa, where have you been in this whole entire time? This is what I needed from you.
I can be down for that. Like, she's a good person to put right in that role, like that mid-card title role.
Yeah, I'm worried that they're like, now that Tony's been off, that she's just been like eating pins. But like, she looks great. She's a great wrestler. I wish they would do something with her. Like, I wouldn't be mad at the TBS belt.
Mikey, what else are you thinking?
So that was the AEW stuff. On the WWE side of things, I'm looking forward to the fun that is the Sunday morning for Clash in Italy. I also call this WrestleMania Backlash Part 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Electric Boogaloo. Love it.
So
The two of you.
Boogaloo.
Even though half these people on this
That's
graphic are right.
well, weird graphic.
like
Cody
I'm,
are on there, and Gunther's on there.
I don't know what's going on with WWE, but I need them to start releasing landscape versions of the posters that they drop, because the official and newest poster is one of Cody Rhodes, but they only have it in portrait mode and they never put it in landscape. So this is what you need to do, Nick. And this is just a tip from one podcaster to another. When in doubt, I pull the Netflix cover image on the international side of Netflix.
There you go.
That's what I did for our Saturday night's main event thumbnail too, is because I grabbed it off of the official picture that Peacock was using.
There you go.
Mikey, circumventing the system.
Love it.
It's on Google, and therefore, if it's on Google, that means that I will use it. Thank you. No, but I mean, I'm looking forward to Clash in Italy, if only for the tee-hees and the ha-has of this watch-along we're going to be doing Sunday, at least Sunday morning for me on the West Coast, because it's starting at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Mikey, you got to get a nice egg sandwich.
We're gonna have a nice little brunch.
Or pancakes. Oh, pancakes would be great.
Probably make me a breakfast sandwich and get some orange juice up in there. Probably, I don't know. It starts at 11 a.m. We'll see if I end up eating breakfast or if I'm gonna have a whole entire thing for lunch on the stream. So that's gonna be fun. And I feel, again, it's not fair to compare. AEW just excites me more because of just how ridiculous everything is. I feel like WWE is I love their production is always spot on. I just really wish I wish I didn't have to sit through advertisements every time I'm watching a pay-per-view. Even it's not as bad with the international, feeds on Netflix and stuff like that, like it is here on ESPN and all that stuff. But we need to stop having these advertisements be so prevalent in my shows. It was ridiculous. It's insane to me, but it should be fun. But I also think that I don't think WWE is going to take any risks here. If I my final picks that I have all set up when I put this predictions out this weekend, I'm like, they're probably going to play it safe. So I'm not expecting anything too crazy. And I think that's why I'm kind of bummed out. I was like, I wish WWE would just be like, all right, just for the shits and giggles, let's just do crazy stuff. Be like, but no, we're going to play it safe. And
it's like watching, you've seen Deadpool. It's like, what's his name? Mr. Reynolds, you finally hit fucking. It's like we just need creative. Just be like, you know what?
Oh, to hit fuck it.
Yeah, just be like, let's just try some shit. Necessity is the mother of invention. I use that line all the time.
Yeah, and so for me, I was just like, I want WWE to take risks. They will not take risks. I want them to take risks, but they're not going to. But I'm still going to cover it because the engagement is real. But also, I have friends who get to watch this with me, so that. The content is great, but the journey is all about the friends we made along the way. And plus, I also think they're trying not to get anybody hurt because we got a long ways to go from SummerSlam. So, because WWE Summer is very interesting in terms of main roster. So, like I said, for AEW, we start off with Forbidden Door, then it's Redemption in July, and then we have All In Wembley in August. WWE has a weird little road ahead of them because we got Clash in Italy this Sunday. Then we have Night of Champions in Saudi in June. Matt and Sean is going to host that watch along, and I will be present on their channel for that. So I don't got to run things, and then I can get them in trouble. No, I'm just kidding. But here's the thing. After Night of Champions, then 3 weeks later, we have a random Saturday night's main event in the middle of July. And then 2 weeks later is SummerSlam. I'm like, okay.
There's just so much programming. And it's just so exciting. And I get it. It's just.
And that's just on the main roster side. At least WWE at least NXT played it smart. NXT's next pay-per-view isn't until July. We don't know the date yet. But when they made the announcement that all the NXT PLEs are going to be aired on the CW moving forward, they made the announcement without the official date, but in July, it's Great American Bash. That's the next pay-per-view for NXT, I'm like, thank God we at least have some time between now and then to solidify this new, transition period of NXT where we got lots of international European talent, and we've also caught up a lot of Evolve kids like the international talent, one being Mr. EO Sky, and also from Evolve, Mr. Maxine Dupree as well. So lots of fun stuff.
Yeah.
Lots of fun stuff for sure. But yeah, I'm like, WWE has a really interesting and weird road ahead of them. There's so much programming. And I'm like, why? Are we going to watch it all? Yes, because we need this content out here. But
we need a little segment between me and you. We need our AAA segment.
Oh, speaking of which, right, I'm gonna say that information when I sign off, because I was like, if you're looking for something different this weekend, Los Grandes de Noches is this Saturday, or at least part one, because I found out they're breaking up the show into a 2-week period. So we get part one this Saturday, part two next Saturday, and me and Kilt will be doing the official show on Tuesday the 9th.
Nice.
Or yay boo Rey Mysterio as GM.
Okay.
I called this, by the way.
I know you're my Sherpa.
So in my semi-professional opinion as a wrestling content creator and podcaster, I don't hate it because of the fact that Rey is very recognizable and he roots in Mexico in general. It's not like, say, they put JBL in charge of it and he has no roots in Mexico. So It makes a lot of sense. I think the crossover appeal is great. And even if it's not Rey Mysterio, the Mysterio name in Mexico in general, that generation spans like eons as well. So I'm telling you, if you want to truly know if you're over as a wrestler, you need to go to Mexico. And if the crowd is behind you, you will make it anywhere, even if some people boo you, because they are the most passionate fans in the world, and they will immediately let you know. Politicking and narratives aside, they will boo you if they don't like you. They will cheer you if they do, regardless of whether or not production and the people in charge are trying to make you feel one way or another about a wrestler. So I think Rey works. I think it is, and we're also kind of starting to see a crossover into main roster too. Like, I don't know if they said it officially, but next week we're supposed to get Rey and Penta for the IC title. So I'm like, okay. Now, if this also means that we can get some AAA people to fight up in here, like have Penta go on a world tour with this, it's literally called the Intercontinental title. Like,
yes.
And depending on what happens on Los Grandes de Noches, I am hoping that we also will put that same rule on Rey Fenix when he hopefully takes that Cruiserweight Championship from Laredo Kid. And then the brothers can be traveling back and forth between the United States, putting this thing on the line, and in Mexico. So I think it's a lot of fun, and I think Rey works. Rey works as an on-screen character.
I agree. And then part of me was like, oh, he makes so much sense. And then I was like, oh, it gets him off commentary. And
yes.
I'm like, Savio Vega, who love him, but 10 times worse on the translations. I was like, you don't need to translate Kaiser for me. Let Ludwig talk. Like, I know the passion, I feel the passion. I don't need you to dub that.
I am okay with just Corey and JPL doing commentary for right now until we figure out what's going on with Conan, or I don't know if Vampiro will want to make a comeback and something like that too. So we'll see what happens. But Corey and JBL work for me for right now.
Yeah, no, agreed. I was like, oh yeah, and then I was like, oh no. I don't need you to translate. Like Ludwig doing his whole speech, and like I'm like, I can feel it. And that's the whole thing of wrestling. The energy. I'm the audience. I'm gonna feel it. I don't need you to terribly translate that over that. But
we can feel it. Mikey, let's feel your last shot here. What do you got?
So my last shot, as always, here is the words of the great Brian. Wrestling with Wrestling Regret YouTube channel, Brian. I say, like what you like, don't be a dick. Is how I go. But, so if you are looking for a bunch of stuff really quickly and you want to see us, over at BC WrestlePod, what we got going on is tonight we have our TNA post show. So we're going to talk about the Champions Challenge, where all the champions are on one side, and all the challengers, or a team of all-stars for the men's and women's divisions, are on another. And the way that these rules work is that if a challenger wins the match for their team, whoever they pinned they get a championship match of the champion that they pinned. So we're gonna talk about how that worked, because both challengers team on the men's and women's matches won. So we got the challengers winning for the team, but we also are going to be seeing a Mustafa Ali and Casey Navarro match in the future for the international championship. And we're seeing besties turn enemies, Zaya Brookside and Lang Lee for the Knockouts title. So that's all going down tonight. And then on Sunday, we will be doing a live watch along for Clash in Italy. So I'm looking forward to it. I know for sure me and Kilt are going to be there. Sean from If We Had the Pencil podcast is also going to be there. So it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. And then this summer is kicking things off. We're going to see how New Japan goes this summer, especially, with Bushiroad selling all their shares to another company, which is insane. So I don't know. This might also be the last forbidden door with the AEW New Japan that we might be seeing for a hot second. Also, shout out to Big Damo and Nikki Storm, formerly known as Nikki Cross the WWE. The husband-wife duo has purchased Progress, and so now they are the owners of Progress Wrestling in the UK, and their first show as the owners is happening in 2 weeks with Chapter 195 Wonder Brawl 2. So I'm so excited. This is going to be good. Be like, oh, okay, girls, so we're going to use that money that we earned in the Fed to buy a whole promotion. I'm like, yes, awesome.
They're so the cutest, one of the cutest wrestling couples. I love them immensely.
They are so hilarious. Like, their YouTube videos and when they pop up on like the trivia shows is ridiculous and hilarious. But I also know that they love the British wrestling scene, and I'm really happy because I'm really rooting for Progress to get back to where it used to be before NXT UK, because that was the mecca of independent UK wrestling. So with Damo and Storm buying it out, that's going to be great. But also, like I said before, Los Noches de Grandes is this weekend, and, AAA content is coming very soon on BC WrestlePod. So summer is going to be great. Also, we get lots of women's wrestling. So if you're looking for an all-women's federation, then you should watch Eve on YouTube. Eve Girls Battle Riot. Fantastic. Chris Statlander is about to defend her Eve International Championship coming soon. So we love to see Stat Daddy all over the place. So just great stuff, great vibes. That is what we're doing. And as always, you can find me here on most Fridays talking to one of my favorite peoples on the planet. I love these two. And I'm happy that they always have me on, and that, they truly are friends and family for life. So, yeah, that's my final shot, and that's my final shot.
Pleasure, as always, Mikey.
Love you. He's the best.
Make sure you catch him on BC WrestlePod.
Yes, check it out. Their watch-alongs are so fun.
Movie time.
We're talking about Candy Button derailing it. Nick is so king of derailing it. We were talking about candy buttons and candy necklaces and how gross they were. But no, Mikey and the crew are amazing. Go check them out.
Absolutely. Another great call from Mikey.
Cut it.
Oh wait, no, that's not it. That's right. Too late. No, another great call from Mikey.
Ring a ding dong dandy. Thanks, guys.
Great character. All right, Nikki. We got on a little late and a little early. Get off here before SmackDown.
It's been a wild ride.
Yeah, it's been a wild ride, but we'll let former head of creative for WWE. We'll make her our head of creative, Stephanie McMahon Helmsley, taking us out.
We come from all over the world, from different backgrounds, ethnicities, beliefs, capabilities, and ideologies. And what brings us together is this shared passion for what happens in that ring. The one place where we control our own destiny, where our differences are our strengths, where we ride or die with the characters we love and the stories that give us hope, the stories that make us human. Because at the end of the day, we're all the same, and all we have is each other.
Other babe.
Oh yeah, with each other. We're all from all around the world. Thanks for being part of this community and being part of the show tonight.
Well, yeah.
We're back here. We're doing Monday. We planned 6, and then the Raw threw me off.
Yeah, so we're...
So I think we might just do recapping it all and then go live after all. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Stay tuned, kids. We'll let you know.
Yes. If you're in the Discord or you follow us on YouTube, Twitter, all
Facebook,
that fun stuff.
Twitter, X, whatever you're calling it.
We don't promote that stuff enough. But make sure you click the like before on your way out. But until next time, you don't have to go home.
But you can stay here. Goodbye.